So windy is typically the kind of forecast you don't want to go out in. But in Europe, Windy is a proven boat builder. The brand was founded in 1966 by a man named Hugo Vold. Son of a fisherman, the young boat builder shared his father's love for the sea, and his father's fishing boats were all named Windy. They were seaworthy and always brought his father home, even in the worst of storms. So as a tribute to those boats and his father, the fledgling builder named his boat building brand Windy. Today, Windy employs over 170 people and builds 110 boats a year. Now, while Windy has dipped a toe into the US market in the past, they really dove headfirst in November when they struck a deal with Nautical Ventures. Nautical Ventures has been a brand on fire recently and is really finding their channel by bringing European brands to the US. These brands include Beneteau, Axopar, D'Antonio, and many others. My first impression of this boat, the SR44 Blackhawk, is very positive. I want to show you a couple of my favorite features. Starting off, you have the standard 600 horsepower Mercury outboards. These boats do come available in stern drive and IPS options. Nautical Ventures team says that really they're gonna be sticking to outboards. And there's gonna be a second outboard option coming soon with triple 425 horsepower Yamahas. Really versatile seating here. This seat goes back to create a sunbed, and this table folds up. There's an option for a hydraulic table that will lower, and you have a truly massive sun pad here, which would be nice under the optional sunshade. The hardtop and these pilings here are carbon fiber, keeping the center of gravity low. We saw a top end in the low 50 knot range, but really what's impressive with this boat is its handling and sea keeping. This is for Scandinavian waters that are notoriously rough. We took the boat out in 2 to 3 foot seas in the ocean and was completely confidence inspiring. Down below, I think a lot of people will use this boat mostly as a day boat, but I think the weekend accommodations are clear. There's a curtain here that will lower. And create privacy for those in the master stateroom. Back here, a cabin that's really probably best for a couple kids, but because of the added headroom here, a couple adults could easily change and crash for the night. I don't typically show heads too often, but I thought it was nice that they have a full standing separate shower. What's hard to see in video sometimes is the quality of construction. This is being a new boat to the US. It is, that's the number one question we're gonna get. So I try to look carefully inside closets. You just try to look at the little details to see how this boat is constructed. Something my friend Bill Pike always taught is to reach in, get into the bilge, see how everything's labeled. This is where you really can tell the quality of construction. Price for the boat is $1.4 million with the Mercuries. There's a couple options here in the Galley. You could have a stove. Triple bolster seats, and then a really nice seat back here that's comfortable for those standing when underway. Step up, and these really large side decks with handholds everywhere. This is something that's more and more common on larger yachts, but you have this cutout to the right, which really lets a lot of light come into the cabin here. So again, something you see on a lot of larger boats that are making their way down. Very comfortable, nice size sun pad. It comes with the option to have the adjustable seat backs if you want to sit up. And this boat has the half windshield. It also comes with a full windshield option. I think that would probably be what I opt for, just because you have a ton of exposure to the elements on the side. You could really feel the sun and water, and at 6'2", the top ridge is just coming into my sight lines. But again, the real calling card of this boat is how she performs underway, something that needs to really be felt to be believed. The more people get out on these boats, I think the more they'll become a household name. One last interesting point is that there's this hard rubber collar all the way around the boat. It looks really nice, but it also makes sense if you're coming up like we are here against a couple of pilings, or if this boat is being used as a super yacht tender. You don't even have to mess with fenders in a situation like that. So for more on the Windy SR44 Blackhawk, stay tuned to an upcoming issue of Power Motor Yacht or at pmymag.com. See you guys on the water.